Hey everybody, what's going on? Today we're going to be checking out a new game, so I'm going to need you to go and grab your flip-flops, a banana, a hairdryer, 3 paper towels, a backpack. Don't ask any questions, don't say anything to anybody, be back here in 28 seconds. Exos Heroes is what we're looking at today. I just played it for the first time on stream for about 2 hours. Stream taught me a little bit about it. I was going to initially just make a video as I loaded it up and put it here, but tonight when I started the stream, I felt like playing this, so we loaded it up. So we're just gonna come over and talk about it a little bit, and then we'll do some summons. It's kind of like a first look video, which I guess is what the title will say, but just first impressions of this game. It seems like an excellent little game. I really like the art style. When I first saw it, what jumped out at me was Kingdom Hearts vibes. I got really heavy Kingdom Hearts vibes out of this. Not quite exactly, but very similar type of art with some very different. I don't know. It's a different art style than I think I've seen in these games before. It takes a lot of elements from a lot of different places, but I think that for a lot of people that are very concerned about the graphics of a game, I feel like this will satisfy you. So we'll pop in and I'll just let them battle so you can see what it looks like as they battle, and we'll talk a little bit about before we do that, this is kind of what the overworld looks like, and it's free roaming. So that's really cool. There's random encounters, there's little things like this. Again, there's a lot I don't know. I'm very new, so I will be trying to learn this as quickly as possible so that I can start to get some guides out and things like that for you guys. Again, this is just more of a kind of introduce you to the game, let you see it. Maybe some of you have been hearing about it and you haven't really seen anything on it. But it's very cool. There's a lot of little mini games and a lot of other things to do. It is really cool. I'm really enjoying it so far. So let's go ahead and pop in. You can see some of these battle animations. Some of the like stronger skill animations are almost like miniature summon animations from old Final Fantasy games. Like there's a lot of attention to how this game looks, and there seems to be a lot of attention to how it plays. And I don't know. I get the impression that the developers of this game are very concerned with the quality of their game. So I can't tell if that audio is too loud or not, but. Lots of really cool character models. The summon rates don't seem to have been so bad. I think I've pulled 3 Nat 5 so far. I did a few summons on stream, and we're going to do a few more tonight, so we will see how the summons look. But there's a lot of stuff. I'm interested to get in here and learn the buff and debuff system, learn all these different characters, and start building team compositions and seeing what kind of content we can get into. Because I'm sure it is with... I'm sure it's very similar in this game as to others, where you're not really starting to play the game until you're through whatever story mode there is, right? You're not really playing the game until you're in, you know, towards the late mid end game is where you really start working on teams. So I'm interested to see. I don't really know a lot about the different types of content yet. Like I said, I'm still learning, but I am having a really good time with it so far. One of the mini games is like Snake. I don't know if you ever had an old Nokia phone and you played Snake on it all the time, but one of the mini games is Snake. I'm hearing that there are a lot of different other types of mini games as well, and I could see me putting a stupid amount of time into those, and it's not even really part of the game. So, but the battles, and there's 2x, there's auto. There's apparently an AFK farming system where the game will kind of, it's called exploring. It'll explore while you're AFK. So you'll be accumulating, I guess, resources and materials and leveling up your characters. I think exploring is when you run around this map. So that's a quick look at what they look like when they battle. Again, there's a lot, and there's probably way more that I haven't seen yet. This is not kind of for me to show you everything there is, just show you what I've seen. Oh! I don't know what's going on there. We just got attacked by that dragon flying over. Okay, I guess we need to get out of here. So let's go back to the airship. And I made sure that I saved up some resources so we could do a few 10 pops and see if we can get anything new. Now, she's a Nat 5. She's apparently a really good Nat 5 that I got, Anastasia. And then he's a nat 5, and he's a nat 5 here in the back. I'm told these two aren't good, but I don't generally like to take... I don't like that notion when games are this new. I think sometimes people will... One person was one of the first ones to play the game will say someone isn't good, and the community just kind of adopts it. And... or vice versa, you know what I mean? People will start immediately making tier lists and trying to rank these characters. And I think sometimes a lot of things get overlooked, and that's why later in Raid, you start finding out that someone you maybe didn't think was useful because someone decided they weren't early on is actually amazing. Or maybe someone that was supposed to be amazing. Turns out they're not really that good, right? So I feel like this game is really new, and you gotta be careful about accepting things like that. So I'm not really listening to what anybody tells me as far as which characters are awful and which ones are not. I like to dig in and learn all of it myself and make my own decisions about how I feel about certain characters. So they're on my team for now. I'm going to be building them up and seeing what I can do with them. And we'll figure all that out there. So I would encourage you to, you know, use that advice that people give you as guidance. You know, don't completely write it off. I'm sure there's something to it, but also sometimes it could just be wrong. It could just be things getting repeated because people have been repeating them, you know what I mean? So just be careful with that. But anyway, let's go to recruit. We have a good bit here. So we're going to do a few 10 pops, and we will do it on, I think she was the one I've been trying to get, actually. So I guess if I get a dupe, that'll be okay, because I don't think dupes are bad here. I think you can use them. I think it's transcending in this game is what it's called. So, yeah, we'll do a couple of 10 pops and see if we get anything. I guess at this point I'm just looking for 4 and 5 stars, because I don't know any of the characters by name yet. But it's always fun to see them. I've seen some really, really cool character models so far. So what I'm told is that in this part of the animation, there's no information. You have no idea who you're getting here. But based on these next animations, can tell you how it's going to go. So as we see things, I'll walk you through them. I'll kind of explain the animation as it's happening. So stepping out of the way means it's at least a 4-star, and then nothing else special happened there. So this will be a 4-star. Okay, so. We got a Hawkeye. She kind of looks like Jericho from 7 Deadly Sins. I get some Jericho vibes out of her. Pretty dope looking. And we started it off with a 4-star. Can't be mad at that. So, let's see what else we can do here. If he doesn't step aside, it's a 2 or 3-star, basically, is how that works. So, Elite Pugilist. Alright. You know he can't see. You know, I know, we all know he can't see. So step out of the way. Step out of the way. And what Skip does, that's a really cool skin. That's a really cool skin for a 3-star. Yeah, that's pretty sick. What skipping will do is skip everything that's not 4-star and above. So for we'll watch them all for this one, but for the next 10 pop, I'll hit skip, and we'll just watch the animations for any 4 or 5-star. And then apparently there's faded core, faded and faded. I'm still learning all of that. Legendary in this game is 4-star, so it's basically an epic from Raid. And then I guess faded is 5-star, and then there's something called faded core. Still figuring it all out, but I like this dude because he's got Borderlands vibes to him. Pretty nifty. Yeah, I've heard something about when this guy steps out of the way, if the one behind him has a red cape or a red body and a red cape, that's really good, but I haven't seen that yet. So hopefully we will see something like that tonight. But so far, no dice. You step out of the way. So I guess different... Because I've seen this dude have this weapon. I've seen him have the shield and whatever he just had. And I feel like I've seen him have something else. I guess that's kind of like maybe the different elements. That Guardian Stone they're holding has something to do with it. With I think maybe that's their affinity. I don't know. I'm still learning. Alright, I think there's only a couple more to go in this 10 pop. And then we'll skip the next one and we'll only watch the 4 and 5 star animations. There you go. There you go. Now get glittery. If when he pulls his cape off and gets glittery, it's a 5 star. But we haven't seen that. Look at this little dude. I see you. I haven't seen that character yet. That's pretty good. Step out of the way. Step out of the way. Yes, yes, yes. Now get glittery. Okay, no. Oh, not a bad pull, though. Good 4 stars. That's a really, really cool skin, too. Yeah, she's dope looking. Come on, man. Give me a nat 5. One that's not a dupe. Zoro with a book. I dig it. Alright, so that's how we're looking here. We got 3 4 stars though. That's not bad. And a mileage. Okay, let's do another one. And just watch the 4 and 5 star animations and see if maybe we can get something red. I keep hearing that red is something you want to see here, so. Come on. Dadgummit. Apparently it's really rare. I'm told it's really, really rare. So Vinity, I think I've pulled a Vinity before. I want you guys to see the Nat 5 animation, mostly because I want a Nat 5. But also because it looks pretty cool. Nope, that's a Nat 4.
It was a good fight.
Oh, I haven't seen this dude before. He's pretty dope looking. Yeah, he's pretty cool looking. Okay. Come on! Alright, no red. Can we get glittery? There we go. So we know this is a Nat 5.
Who's next? It's quite exciting.
Oh, I've heard that name. I feel like I heard someone talking about Baraka in the chat earlier. It's a new Nat 5. You're not going to hear me complaining about it. Alright. So... You know what? We're going to go one more round. We're going to do one more. Just for the YouTube side. We're going one more pop. Can we get a red cape? / red body and red cape. Not that time. I mean, we got a Nat 5. You know, I'm done. The session was a win. I can't complain. But I want to see what this red cape thing is all about. Be wearing red. Alright. Oh, that's a new one I haven't seen. Bear. That's pretty cool looking. Alright. I'm just gonna have to look it up, apparently. There's another Nat 5, though. Let's go.
Do you need me?
She looks really cool. Man. %300 damage to one enemy and an AoE. Nice, man. She looks dope. And we're not done? And we're not done? I want to see the red thing so bad.
Did you see that?
Oh, he's pretty sick looking too. I feel like he could get away with being a Nat 5. He looks pretty cool. Alright, man, yeah, I feel like I can't be mad at that. 2 new Nat 5s. I could run a whole squad of Nat 5s now, I think, if I wanted. For a little bit, anyway. So yeah, if you get the game in Summon, apparently you want to summon on the banner right now. The banner is a good place to be. This is just regular, and then there's a select summon. There's a lot of cool stuff. You get a lot of stuff for just being new to this game. They take pretty good care of you. I don't know if there's an affiliate link on BlueStacks or anything, and if I'm going to be honest with you, I'm trying not to play stuff on BlueStacks lately because BlueStacks just is so laggy and does so much to my computer. I'm hoping that my mic... BlueStacks makes my mic poppy. It makes it sound like I have a bad mic or like a not a good connection. So I'm hoping that this one, it's Memu or Memu. I don't know how to pronounce it. MEMU. It's a newer emulator. It ran fantastically when I was streaming tonight. So I think I'm going to switch over and try to play it. But again, I don't have any links. I'll see if they have an affiliate program. Maybe I can get in that and something. But if you want to play it on your phone, then go for it. And then if you want to play it on PC, I would recommend Memu or Memu. Someone tell me if you know how to pronounce that, if I'm saying it wrong. But I highly recommend the game. You're definitely going to be seeing more content for this game. I'm going to be digging in and trying to learn this game a lot better. And hopefully start to get some guides out and start breaking down some of the different aspects of this game so that you guys can jump in and kind of know what you're doing. But yeah, fantastic game. Highly recommend checking it out. Exos Heroes. And that's going to wrap it up. So thank you guys for watching. And I'll see you later.